Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Unicorn Funland. I go by the name of Michaela Andromeda. I'm an interpreter of energies, and if these messages resonate with you, you can like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you want to book a personal reading, you can email me at highpriestessmichaela@gmail.com. Just be aware that I go strictly by the energy. So send me your inquiries and let me know what your questions are, and we'll see if we're an energetic match for a reading. You can also follow me on Instagram. My handle is Piggy Pie Sugar Pop. I'm joining Totally Humble Initiate Saints. All this information is right down below in the description. Right down below in the description. Sagittarius. There's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot of possibilities this month. It's feeling like you guys are hoping, wanting to, or planning on making big changes in your life. It's feeling like planning for some of you. For others of you, it's feeling like I really want something to change in my life. I really want to do something different this month specifically. I'm hearing for some of you. Something specifically that you actually do want to change this month. But let's see what the energy says. Let's see what the what cards are coming out for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, August 2019. This one is coming out. Maybe this has to do with the changes that you want to make. Maybe some of you are looking to make some kind of choice with your lover. I'm hearing specifically also some kind of choice with your heart. Some of you, it has to do with the lover, but others of you, it just has to do with your work. Okay. I'm feeling like Sagittarius, like you're a little bit like bogged down. Maybe you've been bogged down with work, or maybe you've been bogged down wondering what else you can do, or wondering how else you can be creative, or wondering how else you can like how you can make a difference with your work, how you can make a difference in your life. Maybe it's feeling like you guys are thinking a lot about purpose, and you're thinking about purpose in a very emotional way. What do I love? What do I really love to do? I'm hearing like some of you guys have been asking God, the universe, like, what is my purpose? Some of you may be asking like tarot readers, like consulting your own tarot cards, like, what is my purpose here? What am I really meant to do? And some of you are questioning your purpose, questioning why you're here. I'm hearing some of you are questioning your hearts, questioning your emotions as well. Okay. Like I said in the beginning, there are so many possibilities this month. Sagittarius, I'm feeling your energy is like very flat. Not in a bad way. I mean, how can flat be bad? I guess. I'm, I don't know. Anyway, but like, it's feeling very I feel like if I saw any Sagittarius right now, they'd probably be looking like right now, and not sad. It's not feeling like you're sad. It's just feeling like, yep, I'm going through the motions. I'm going through the motions. I'm going through the changes. I'm trying to decide what to do. I'm trying to make a choice about what I want to do with all this love I have. Like, it's feeling like I'm gonna be bogged down with this love. It's feeling like this love is like taking me over. Like all of this passion that I have inside of me, all of my emotions are welling up. Like I don't know what to do with all of this. Okay, and this is why the Lovers card is showing up for you. For some of you, this has to do with like actual love, but I'm feeling a deeper message for you this month, Sagittarius, pertaining to that Lovers card. It's not just like, oh, love, true love, twin flame love, or anything like that. It's more like, I have a deep love for myself, and I want to share that with the world. How can I share that with the world? Okay. Second major arcana of the day. Okay. You're being encouraged to share that in a very centered way. There are down around. Yeah, there are things going up and down around you. There's a lot spinning around you. There's a lot of cycles that you've been enduring like for the past like year. I'm seeing September 2018, and I'm seeing even for some of you September 2017. Like you've been going through these ups and downs. Not that it's just been like flat this whole time, but you've been going through these ups and downs, these cycles, like the cycle of life. I'm hearing the circle of life. Like you guys have been going through it, and now you're at a point. Some of you are just growing up. Kudos. It's hard, especially in this day and age, like with our generation. Like I know a lot of our generation, we just want to have fun and we want to be kids forever. And I mean, I'm one of those. I know that there's other people out there who are like that, but it's feeling like here recently you've had a realization like I'm an adult, and even if you knew you were an adult, you're like shit is getting even more real. Okay, so and that's just another cycle that you're enduring. Okay, you're being encouraged this month, whatever choice you make, you're being encouraged to you're being like you're being encouraged to not stick there. Like you're being encouraged to not just think that that's the end of the world and that that's the only thing that you can do. Some of you will find that purpose and you'll stick to it, but I'm feeling like a lot of you for this month in particular, this is a month where you're going to have to evaluate like a lot of different things like gosh, I'm seeing like hands in different cookie jars. Like I want to try this. Like you'll have to try a bunch of different things in order to find that purpose. It's feeling like this is like the beginning of a process for you, Sagittarius. Okay, August is just the beginning for you. It's the beginning of a new cycle, and even with these new cycles, it's looking like you're starting to realize, okay, so these are cycles that are going through. I remember I went through this last year, and I felt the same way around this time of year, or I felt the same way when I started this job, or when I ended this job, or when I started dating somebody, or when I had a kid. Like you're starting to recognize your cycles, and it's looking like you're taking them to heart a little bit more and starting and understanding them a little bit more. Okay, center of the reading, possibly center of the month. These readings are timeless, just so that you know. Okay, you got the high priestess, that small still voice. She's guiding you this month. Your small still voice is guiding you this month. It's almost as if that's the only thing you need to listen to. Listen to your internal compass. If I am not mistaken, if I could get this a little bit clear, if I'm not mistaken, that is a compass, or maybe not. Maybe it's just like the cardinal direction. But your the high priestess, your inner voice is your compass. That's how you can stay centered, by listening to that inner voice. This it's feeling like I keep seeing the word riddles, and so it's looking like that might show up in your life, like riddling things, or like synchronicities that don't necessarily make sense, but you feel them and you know that they're there for a reason. Even your still small voice, the high priestess speaking to you internally, might be very mysterious. You know, your higher self might manifest as very mysterious this month, but you're being encouraged to interpret that. You're being encouraged to unlock that for the love of yourself. Somebody specifically needed to hear. Okay. For the love of yourself, you need to unlock that and like actually figure it out. Sagittarius, you guys are very intellectual already. Like, I mean, like point blank period. You guys are just intellectual people. At least that's how I see you. Okay. Um, Two of Pentacles, finding some external balance, finding an environmental balance, and it's looking like some of you in the midst of listening to this inner voice, and it's feeling like some of you are going to want to take some action this month. you're going to want to take action on what you hear on the inside or what you interpret from your inner voice. I'm seeing a lot of you doing intuitive writing and you want to take action on those ideas. It's feeling like that is a really good choice. A really good choice to take action with your heart that way, to take action with something that you're passionate about. Okay, it's looking like there is a sense of balance that is in for you. For some of you, this is a general reading, and others of you, you might take that action and find that you need to balance that action with something else, like balancing your career with your home life. Like if you do decide to take an action, it's feeling like it might in some way affect your home life. It's not really feeling negative, but it's more like, oh, you don't have enough time. Like, are you going to be home for dinner tonight? Like, you're always home for dinner, but it's feeling like there may be some kind of juggling act that you need to do between your home life and your work life, or your home life and whatever it is that she is calling you to do. So that balance, that juggling act, the balance or the juggling act, whether it's a good balance, like I found a good balance, or I got to learn how to balance home and work, that's going to cause some kind of transformation. It's feeling like this transformation is literally going to happen at home. Somebody is going to need to speak their mind. You got almost all high arcana here, except Two of Pentacles, but somebody's going to need to speak their mind. And so somebody, Sagittarius, prepare for somebody to be speaking their mind. Prepare for somebody to be extremely honest with you about how they feel. And you in turn are being encouraged to be honest. You're being encouraged to be honest. I just saw that possibilities card again. Okay. There, I don't even know. We're gonna just go with all of this, okay? So with this open communication, just know that whatever it is that you need to tell somebody, or whatever somebody needs to tell you, however you guys are being open and honest with each other, it's not going to end up the way that it was. Yes, it's not going to end up the way that it would have ended up years ago had you been less mature, right? So it is going to cause a transformation. It may cause some kind of argument, but it doesn't have to cause an argument. An argument is just yelling. An argument, the difference between a conversation and an argument is the level of your voice. You can always keep your voice level, and it also has to do with the level of your emotions. You can keep your emotions level, but it's looking like during this transformation or conversation, what the conversation that leads to the transformation is looking like it's not going to be like any conversation you've had before, like maybe 5 years ago. Oh, I don't like the fact that you work so much. Well, I gotta work. I mean, I'm trying to support it like that. That's how it would have been years ago. But this year, your partner will come more correct and be like, I I really wish that you could spend more time at home. And then you'll be like, I understand that, but I'm working really hard on something. So that, just have the conversation, okay? Because the hard work that you're doing is almost done. It's not for naught. It's not for naught. And you're again, you're realizing the cycles that you're going through, and it shouldn't be tiring talking to your lover. Okay. There's so many different ways that you guys can talk to each other and communicate with each other. Look at that. The lovers again, you guys need to be meeting in the middle and understanding each other. Getting your, this is the moon reversed, getting your old stuff out of the way, and not being afraid to try something new. It's feeling like there might be some kind of fear that came in upside down. It's feeling like there might be some kind of fear of trying something new, or going a new route with your lover, or going a new route in your life. Please, Sagittarius, and I feel like you got this a couple months ago or something like that. Do not fear going in a different direction. Don't fear a change in your life, a change in your power dynamic, in the power dynamic between you and your lover, or the power. Don't fear the change in the power dynamic between you and a family member. very specific message for some reason. I don't know if everybody's going to resonate with that, but um, don't be scared of change this month, and make sure that you're talking to everybody that you need to talk to, and make sure you are being openly honest. There's no need or reason to beat around the bush. No, listen, this is how I'm feeling about this, okay? But make the choice to be mature during these cycles for some of you. Okay. Nurture. Archangel Gabriel, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. Okay. So there's a need for you to nurture your inner child, and that's what's going to help you to communicate a little more effectively. It's also going to help you to communicate more effectively at work, communicate more effectively with your family members, and communicate more effectively at work. It's going to make your work situation, it's feeling like a little more calm. Like you'll be able to understand people when you nurture your inner child, and you'll understand other people's shortcomings, and you'll be able to understand, like, or maybe why they're being childish, or why they are doing the things that they're doing. Accessing your inner child this month is like a big thing. It's a big thing. It's a big part of the cycles that you're learning about, and it's a big part of listening to your inner voice. Okay, what else do we have here? Hello from heaven. Archangel Azrael, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. Okay, so some of you need to be connected with your ancestors, and landed right there on the Two of Pentacles and the Death card. So some of you need to be having conversations with your ancestors, connecting to the higher realms, however it is that you do it. And you'll find some balance within your physical world when you connect with your ancestors. Got one more here, clairaudience. This is also about clear communication. Clairaudience is, the ability to either hear the other side, or some people hear other people's thoughts, like, hearing the energy, but being able to pick up on energy in a audio kind of way, like with your ears. But this is Archangel Zadkiel. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. Okay, so definitely connect with your ancestors this month. They are guiding you. Not they want to guide you or they're willing to. No, they are actually guiding you, and they're guiding you to have the conversations that you need to have, and they're guiding you to be successful in the conversations that you have with other people. Let's see, this is how you could work your light. And you have two. Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. This has a lot to do for you specifically, Sagittarius. This has a lot to do with your purpose, and how your purpose is manifesting on the planet. You guys have been doing a lot of wondering. Sagittarius, you might want to look into some kind of esoteric practice as your purpose. Some of you have a very esoteric practice that is your purpose, and it needs to be brought to the surface. And I say the surface because Lemuria, the legend of Lemuria is that Lemuria is the land of Lemuria is within the hollow earth. So it's underground. That's the legend. You can look that up at your own discretion. But this is your purpose is coming to the surface. This card is indicating that your purpose is coming to the surface, and not just like from the ground up. It's coming to the surface, and it's coming out of you, and it's encouraging you to exude it. It's encouraging you to take it from within you and to ground it onto the planet. Let's see how else you could work your light. The crumbling. What are you clinging to? So letting go of old structures. That's a big way for you to work your life this month. Let go of old structures. Let go of how your life has been, and let go of how you were raised, because it's feeling like there's another shift happening for you. Everybody's getting a shift this month. Everybody. Every reading I've done today, everybody's had a shift this month, a shift message. Yeah, and it's a pretty big one, like life changing. Like by day she a clerk, by night she turned stripper, like that kind of life changing. Like used to be a stripper and now they're a clerk, or used to be a ditch digger and now they're running a multi-million-dollar corporation. Like a big, huge change. But the way you get to that is by not clinging to how you used to be, not clinging to how your parents raised you, or letting go of those old ideas about money, Sagittarius, or letting go of those old ideas about how you're supposed to be in a relationship with people or how you're supposed to work. Okay, that's how you can work your light. You work your light this month by leaving behind the person that you once were. Okay, that's what I have for you today, Sagittarius. Um, Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for blessing me with your energy. This was a awesome reading. I feel like it was less cryptic than it usually is. It just seems like very cryptic because I don't have any Sagittarius in my chart, but it seems like the Sagittarius reading is always very cryptic. But it felt very straightforward today. Okay, comment below if you feel the same way. You guys, again, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Continue to do so if my messages resonate with you. If you want to book a reading, email me, highpriestessmichaela@gmail.com. Let me know your inquiries to see if we're an energetic match for a reading. Follow me on Instagram. My handle is Pinkie Pie Sugar Pop. From joining Totally Humble Initiate Saints. All this information is right down below in the description. I'm going to be starting weekly readings in mid-August, so be on the lookout for that. Make sure you click the notification bell to get my notifications of when I upload and when I go live as well, okay? Let go of your old life and let your new life come to the surface. All love and praise to the universe within me and without me. Spirit, continue to guide the Sagittarius. Show them how to bring their purpose to the surface and make it very clear and plain what their purpose is, and make it clear who they need to talk to and what kind of conversations they need to have in order to clear their energy. I love you guys so very much. You guys have a beautiful moment. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for being here with me. Have a beautiful moment, and I'll see you soon. Bye.